It really was fast, and it was like we were just perfect timing and early.
I don't know what happened, so no.
It was just
Conference. We're here with our winning coach, Coach Tim Cohn, as well as the best player of the game, Justin Brownlee. Justin, I think probably safe to say the last 45 seconds of this match really came down to the free throws. You kind of missed a couple of them, but you split the last one. But the last one you took basically sealed the deal for Ginebra. Just talk about the composure that you had to have right away to be able to do that.
just from just being in those type of moments, countless of times, and just we practice free throws every day, and if we miss them, we get punished for them. So just having that concentration, coach put on us, as far as if we miss, we run. So it's every day of practice, just having concentrating, just practicing, knocking them down.
Another win for you guys. Tomorrow is a big day for you. Another hearing set to happen. Just describe the headspace you're in right now.
Excited, nervous. It's been a long journey for a few years now. So just very excited and just butterflies. I'm sure it'll be exciting though to be there and see all the senators and stuff like that.
Barong's ready.
Oh yeah.
Coach Tim, franchise best for you with 5 consecutive wins. The last time you were able to be close to this situation, you were 4-0, but TNT stopped that streak. What changed this time around?
Well, first, let me say that you named me the winning coach, but I felt like I was totally out coached today. So what an awesome job talking text did. What an awesome job Coach Chot did, recovering from the great start that we had and keeping their composure. They did an incredible job of spreading us out and really picking us apart. We had to do everything we could just to stay in the game and have a chance to win in the end after our blistering start. But just an incredibly awesome job of coaching. We were lucky to walk out of there with the win. Really lucky.
Of course, there was a mandatory, or you guys gave each other a handshake after that, and you knew their situation, talking about TNT and Coach Shot. Did you guys exchange a few words after the game? Can you share?
None of us that's printable. I just told him what a great job he did. I was a little bit more forceful than that, but I told him what a great job. It was an amazing job he did. They lost Jason and they lost Williams for a little bit. No import. They lost somebody else for, who was it? I'm not sure who it was, but it just seemed like they were dropping. Pogo got hurt for a little bit and it looked like they were dropping like 5s, but they just kept plugging people in and they just kept coming at us and making big defensive plays and big offensive plays. And again, just a really well coached game. And I was just scrambling to keep up.
At this point, we would like to open the floor to our friends from the press.
Yes, Justin.
Okay, so that concludes our post-game press conference. Coach Tim. Okay. Check that. Thank you, Justin.
Thank you.
Are you a bit concerned that all your team is still fighting for the fight?
Yeah, well, I'm obviously the result is a result, so I'm happy about the result. I'm not happy about the process of getting to that result. But I don't know if it was so much us as it was them. They just did a tremendous job. Jamie got turned around a few times by Williams when he first started getting onto him, but then he started making stops later on against him. That was crucial for us. So, Jamie's still learning and learning how to commit to a defensive guy. He's a guy that likes to go for steals and flying for rebounds. And it's a little bit difficult for him to focus in on one guy and stop him. And I thought he did a really good job down the stretch of doing that after kind of losing him in the early part. Scotty was his usual self, got into a little bit of foul trouble. So we had to take him off some of the guys we wanted him to guard, and that threw it on to Maya and AJ and some of the other guys. But and again, we're concerned. We got another 3 days or 4 days before we play our next game. Then we finish, I think, 3 straight play dates. And we're hoping that we can use those 3 games because they're consecutive, that we can build momentum with those 3 games. But we got some, Northport's playing great. They showed that tonight. They've been playing great all conference. And then we got Converge, who I guess played import list. It's not today. I didn't know that until later. But, and so, their import comes back. They're going to be a load. And we got NLEX and my team captain, Frankie Lim, coaching that game. He was my team captain in Alaska for like 4 years. So he knows me really, really well. So looking forward to that matchup and seeing Frankie. I haven't seen him in a few years. It'll be good to see him. So we've got a tough road ahead of us, but again, we still control our own destiny. And that's what we were trying to do today. We knew if we lost today, we wouldn't be able to control our own destiny. So that with that result, I'm happy. But we got to be a little concerned that Talking Texas ripped us apart the way they did. Well, I'm not a big award guy, so I was nobody told me about it until it was halftime, and nobody asked me if I wanted it or whatever. So I appreciate the recognition, obviously, but as a coach, you just kind of want to stay focused on the game and not let those kind of distractions happen. I think it's easier for a player to get those awards, but I think it's more difficult for a coach. And I feel guilty that I was disrupting or distracting our team coming out of halftime doing that. But like I said, it's a great achievement. I wouldn't be here if I didn't win a few championships along the way. I wouldn't have lasted this long to get that number. So that means I'm obviously doing something right. But it also means I'm an old man or getting towards being an old man. So the longevity awards I can kind of do without. I don't need those longevity. They just remind me how old I am. But now we got 1001. So that was the key.
That concludes our post-game press conference. Coach Tim, congratulations. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Nice one.